Hi everyone, so today I'm finally back to filming my normal everyday videos. I've been gone for so long. I've done a couple of house update videos and house tour videos, as a lot of you that watch me regularly might know. However, today I'm going to do a life update. I want to tell you guys where I am. I've got a question from a subscriber that I really want to answer, and just tell you a general catch up with you guys and where my life is at the moment. Firstly, I want to thank the boys at Splash on Goodge Street Hairdressers for giving me this beautiful hair colour, which I love, and that was David. And then Pasquale for giving me my beautiful blow dry. He is the best blow dryer ever. So if you've got hair like me and you want to get an amazing blow dry, go see Pasquale at Splash at Goodge Street. So hi guys. They're so fantastic in there, they treat you so well, and they always give me the hair I want, so thank you guys. That's firstly for my hair update. So I've gone a bit darker, as you can see, for the winter. My hair was just so dry and out of condition that I really needed it, so I'm going to be a dark for a little while until I get bored again, and then I'll be on to the next thing. And in terms of life, you guys know that I've moved house. I bought a new house in North London. I've moved into it around sort of 6 weeks ago, and I'm slowly getting the place together. Everything is slowly coming together. It takes time to do all the rooms, and it takes money as well, so you know, it's all coming on slowly, and I'm absolutely loving living in my own house and cooking in my kitchen and just simple pleasures. I'm absolutely loving it. So I don't have a sofa yet, there's things I don't have yet, so you know, it's a bit funny, but it's fine. It's all coming together, so I'm really happy at the moment. In terms of work and everything, I'm still working at the same company. I still work in digital advertising. I love my job. I'm off to Cologne tomorrow for a really huge digital marketing event, so I'm going to Germany tomorrow for the rest of the week, and I'm going to try and vlog or maybe just Instagram photos while I'm over there, just to keep you guys updated on what I'm doing. Now I have my house and I'm a little bit more settled, I'm going to try and keep up to date with you know, more regular videos, and I think it's going to be kind of going down the route of decor and cooking. Is that what you guys want to see? What do you guys like from me? Do you want fashion? Do you want hair? Do you want makeup? What do you guys want? Or do you just want a bit of everything? Because that's what I want to share with you guys, my life. I want to share my experiences, things that I do, and things like cooking. I love to cook, so I'm always doing that, so I can just film it if you guys are interested in what recipes I'm cooking. So that's pretty much with my work, my home life, and with videos I do want to just get into my routine again and film, like, you know, once or twice a week, and keep you guys updated on everything that's going on. Now, I wanted to answer a question that I received from 101 a lot, that is her name. She gave me a lovely comment on my house tour video, but she also asked, if you haven't already said, it would be great to hear a bit more of your story, how you saved, for how long, how much is a house like this cost. I'm in my early 20s, just started a new job. I'm saving for some necessities at the moment, like a car, a trip to see family, but after that I want to proper save, and I aspire to move into my own place and have projects, so I hope you can share your story and some tips. Okay, of course, I would love to share my story and tips, and that's why I'm here. I want to give you guys experiences that I've gone through so I can help. I'm not in my early 20s, I'm in my early 30s. I am 31, I'm going to be 32 soon actually. Oh my god, I'm getting old, but I'm not in my early 20s. I did buy my first house when I was 26, which I still have. It's an apartment, however I do rent that out, and that's up north. And as people that live in the UK know, it's not as expensive to buy a property up north as it is down south in London. So that was my first property. I just saved and saved, put down a deposit, which wasn't a huge deposit, and the apartment wasn't hugely expensive, so I managed to do that, and I do rent that place out. However, since then, since the age of about sort of 27, 28, I have been saving. I wasn't sure what I was actually saving for. I didn't know whether it was going to be a house or whether it was going to be travel, or, you know, I wasn't sure. I was just saving, and I've always been pretty good at saving. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my fashion. I love spending money on clothes and going out, and fun things, but also at the same time I'm very, very conscious that, you know, that I do have savings. I guess my dad always instilled that in me, to have savings for a rainy day. So you know, I'm pretty good at saving, and I do have a pretty good job too. So, you know, I am very careful when I do, you know, when I do get my salary. I make sure that I do set aside, you know, a certain amount every month that, you know, went towards this house ultimately, because I did need quite a large deposit. I needed sort of 15%. Now I live on the outskirts of North London. I don't live near Central or anything like that. It's way too expensive to buy, and you know, so I could afford to buy a house, and my house is a 2-bedroom house, and it's a terrace house, so that means they're all joined together. So a house like this with a garden, back and front, small garden, I could afford to buy with my deposit. Now, the way I kind of do it is, you know, I am really, really careful where, you know, I try not to waste money. I don't drink very much, I don't smoke, but there's things that I do like doing, which, you know, are fashion, and I love going on holiday and things like that. So, you know, I do spend my money on doing the fun things as well, because you have to have a balance. You can't just save like crazy, but, you know, do get your priorities in life right. You know, don't go crazy and spend loads on, you know, you might see other beauty gurus talking about lots of different makeup, and they buy a shade of lipstick in every colour. You don't need to do that. You know, it's just a lot of hoarding of makeup and things like that. Just buy what you need. Like, it's crazy. You don't need to shop excessively on things that, like makeup and fashion. Obviously, if that's your thing, then that's what you can spend your money on, but you know, be careful. Like, the way I would do things is, if I was to buy, you know, some expensive clothes out and about, then, you know, I would always sort of offset that by maybe doing some eBaying, or, you know, or doing something like that to try and sort of make a little bit of money back of things that I'm not wearing, or, you know, and just always be kind of conscious of that. Don't just spend like crazy. You know, try and make some money back if you can sometimes off things like eBay. There's lots of different things you can do to make, you know, additional kind of money that you can save towards a house or a car, or, you know, whatever. Let me just check what her question, make sure I've answered it. And I think in your early 20s, at that stage in your life, you know, there are other things that you want to do, like go on holidays and save for a car and do things like that. So that's totally cool. Like, you know, most people don't buy a house in their early 20s. It tends to be kind of later in their 20s or in their early 30s that people tend to get on the property ladder. So yeah, that's pretty much my story. So, you know, I did buy my first house at 26, and then I bought this one at 31. So I think it's down just to really hard work and being careful with my money. There's no secret tips or anything like that. Also, when I was looking for a property, you know, I was very conscious that how much I wanted to spend and what area. I didn't want to kind of stretch myself far too much with a huge mortgage, which, you know, my mortgage could have been a lot bigger. I could have borrowed a lot more money if I wanted to. However, you know, you've got to be careful. You don't want to stretch yourself too much where your mortgage is so high you can't afford to do anything else. So at this point, you know, I worked everything out, what my outgoings would be in terms of mortgage, bills, and the rest of it, just to make sure that, you know, I can afford to still do fun things and live and enjoy my life and go on holidays and do, you know, buy lots of nice things still. So that's pretty much it. I hope I've answered the question well. And that was kind of my life update. So everything's still, I'm still very busy with my work, and work is always busy for me, and doing the house and doing projects, but that's where I'm at in my life right now. I'm happy, I'm content. I guess, you know, I'm just going to keep bringing videos to you and updating you on where I'm at. I've got a haul video coming up next. And whatever you guys want to see, do post below. And make sure you do follow me on Instagram. That's where you get to see updates on a daily basis. And I'm so happy to be back. Thank you guys. I love you lots. Bye bye.